Take us through cinematography, King.
Cinematography. We have Black Swan, Matthew Libatic. Inception, Wally Pfister. The King's Speech, Danny Cohen. The Social Network, Jeff Cronenweth. And True Grit, Roger Deakins.
Inception!
Yeah, I'm going Inception all the way on this one.
No, it's True Grit, I'm afraid.
True Grit, you think so?
Yeah. Roger Deakins is probably one of the best cinematographers in the world right now, so it'll be that, I'm afraid. I'll just know.
Huh. Alright.
Alright, art direction. Are we doing art direction? Yes, we are.
Yeah, I think we can do that one.
No, that's like it's almost like a copy of the last category, so...
So let's just go to animated feature film.
Animated feature film. Alright, How to Train Your Dragon. Chris Sanders and Dean DeBlois. The Illusionist. Sylvain Comet. Or Comet. Toy Story 3 by Lee Unrich.
Toy Story 3.
Alright, Toy Story 3. It's going to win.
It's going to win hands down.
I think that The Illusionist should win, but I think that Toy Story 3 is going to win.
I think Toy Story 3 should win, and that's going to win.
Well, simply for the fact that it's only one of the three which is nominated for Best Picture, it's going to win. Come on.
Alright, so next one. Smiff.
The actress.
Yep.
Okay. Amy Adams in The Fighter. Helena Bonham Carter in The King's Speech. Melissa Leo in The Fighter. Haley Steinfeld in True Grit. And Jackie Weaver in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, this is a tough one. I think I'm going to go with Helena Bonham Carter in King's Speech.
That's who I would have gone for if I wasn't hearing all this buzz about Melissa Leo in The Fighter. So that is who it is. It's Melissa Leo.
I was originally going to pick Melissa Leo, but I'm actually going to go with Haley Steinfeld on this one for
She's
True
young.
Grit. Yeah, I think that's what's going to give her the edge on this one. Is it's her first role. She's, probably a lot of people are going to vote for her. I think she did a great job for her first role too, especially with such intimidating, huge stars working with her.
Oh yes, it was.
All right, so we are on actress in a leading role now.
Yeah.
All right, we have Annette Bening in The Kids Are All Right, Nicole Kidman in Rabbit Hole, Jennifer Lawrence in Winter's Bone, Natalie Portman in Black Swan, and Michelle Williams in Blue Valentine.
This is so in the bag. Natalie Portman,
Yeah,
Black Swan, in the bag.
She literally embodies this role. This is the role she was born to play and born to get Best Actress for.
So we're all in agreement. It's Natalie Portman.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Collin, will you give us the best actor in a supporting role?
Christian Bale for The Fighter, John Hawkes for Winter's Bone, Jeremy Renner for The Town, Mark Ruffalo for The Kids Are All Right, Jeffrey Rush for The King's Speech.
I gotta go Christian Bale on this one.
I was torn. I'm going for Christian Bale too.
I'm gonna go with Jeffrey Rush.
I think Christian Bale, he portrayed the guy in The Fighter like really well.
He really did an Oscar play a druggie or someone who's ill or something like that.
Yeah.
He played a guy on drugs. He had to lose a lot of weight.
He proved how much he'll torture himself for a role with the machinist.
Yeah, he lost close to that same amount of weight for this one, I think.
Yeah. He was really super buff for the last Batman movie, and he'll have to do it again. He puts his body through a lot. All right, Smith, actor in a leading role.
I get a good one. Javier Bardem for Beautiful. Jeff Bridges in True Grit. Jesse Eisenberg in The Social Network. Colin Firth in The King's Speech, and James Franco in 127 Hours.
This is a tough one.
I don't think it's tough at all. It's a dead cert Colin Firth.
Colin Firth, you say?
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to choose James Franco, but I'm not going to. I think I'll go with Colin Firth.
We're all in agreement there. Colin Firth will win.
Fantastico.
And now we're down to the meat and bones, the why everybody wants to see the Oscars. For Best Picture. And we have, for Best Picture, Black Swan, The Fighter, Inception, The Kids Are Alright, The King's Speech, 127 Hours, The Social Network, Toy Story 3, True Grit, and Winter's Bone.
You know, I was thinking The King's Speech all the way up until this very moment right now, because I've given the Social Network plenty of awards in my predictions, and now I'm thinking that it might win Best Picture too. So I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah, I really am torn in this one. I don't know what to choose.
Well, guys, I know I'm not going to be right here. My pick isn't going to win, but out of all this list that I'm seeing here, my favorite movie, it was Inception. So I'm going with Inception as the best picture of the year.
Inception was my favorite this year, so I'm not going to deny my favorite, so I'm going to go with Inception as well.
I'm going to go for The King's Speech, just to be weird like that.
Well, you picked the underdog, well, not the underdog, but you picked last year, Smiff. You also picked one different than me and Collin picked.
Yeah,
Let
I know.
the best film geek win.
Ed,
Well,
who won last year? Was it Smiff?
yes.
Yeah, Smith won last year. Oh yeah, you know what? Somebody owes us a karaoke.
Damn it.
You know,
Yes, he does.
What was that song that we were supposed to make him sing?
Nobody remembers. Nobody remembers. So you know what?
It was.
I'm going to remember.
Do you really want to hurt me?
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, it was Soft Cell. Do you really want to hurt me?
Yeah. So
anyway, we got to pick up the challenge for this year. What's the loser got to do?
well, we sung. Well, I'll do a song, but it'll be in a different post on the site. So we got to pick a different challenge this year.
Loser has to read the worst fan fiction story that the other two can find.
But see, that's not really a punishment to me, because I do that all the time and post the videos up.
Yeah, but who cares? It's fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Loser will read the worst Harry Potter fanfic. Oop.
Not necessarily.
See how I went right for that one.
Yeah, not necessarily Harry Potter.
Okay,
I'm gonna find. In fact, I'm gonna make it a point to find something that's not in Harry Potter.
All right, good, because I'm so sick of Harry Potter fanfictions. All right, so there we have it. Loser will read the worst fanfiction that the other two can find.
Yep.
Okie doke.
All right, next up for our Oscars 2011, woohoo! We are going through each of our list of top fives.
Yep.
For the
Top
year
fives.
2010. So
Okay.
I'm gonna let Smiff take the helm with this one.
Okay, so my number 5 is a film called Lebanon, and I believe this film came out in 2010 here. And it's about, if you don't know, it's about during the Israeli attack on Lebanon a few decades ago. And it's set in a tank for the entire film. So it's basically Das Boot in a tank, but half the length. And it's very suspenseful, very good acting, so tense, and I love it. So that's my number 5.
Sounds like worth it.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty good number 5. Collin, you want to give a number 5?
Well, guys, everyone already knows that I'm gonna say Inception, so I'm gonna get that one out early.
That's only your number 5?
Yep. Well, I'm not gonna do it in any real particular order.
All right.
You know.
Fair enough. My Inception is at number 2 on my list.
I'll throw it out right now. Inception is number 1 on my list.
Hooray! So what do we like about Inception?
I just think it's one of the most original things I've seen in a while, even though it was technically stolen from a Scrooge McDuck cartoon comic. But I just love the way, I was into the movie throughout the entire thing. There wasn't a moment watching it where I was drawn out and not wanted to see what happened. I was constantly worried about it, and despite what everybody says, it's an easy to follow plot if you just pay attention.
Yeah, and it forces you to pay attention. If you do, it is rewarding.
Yeah. That's an important thing. If you're not paying attention, then you can miss something very important.